Hey everybody, Chris here. In this video, I'm going to give you my strategy for the first 100 days of 2025 and what I'm doing with Dogecoin and crypto. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Hit that little notification bell too. You'll be notified when my videos come out as well as when I do live streams. And during our live streams, we do get to expand our conversation out and talk more about how we are dealing with this bull run. That's right, we are in a bull market with Dogecoin and crypto, and our portfolios so far are looking good, but I still think we are early in the bull market. And I'll show you that on the charts and where the charts show us going possibly in the future. There's some big events coming up as well. We'll talk about those. So let me show you, we'll get into it, the charts and the news. I'll show you what I'm looking at. And we start here with the current Dogecoin chart. We're just over 39 cents and Dogecoin has recovered back to the first resistance line that we identified from back mid-December. And we're targeting now 42 cents for the next resistance line for Doge to get over as it recovers from this dip. This is looking kind of like a cup, although it has a hole in it for that big dip that happened down to 26.3 cents. If you bought on that dip, that was a good buy for you because the chart is looking very bullish on its recovery for Dogecoin. Again, Bitcoin hasn't recovered as much. Bitcoin down here at 97.9, but then this was the all-time high so far for Bitcoin up at 108. But it has a different picture than Doge. Doge has been outperforming Bitcoin here, particularly as we start 2025. So what's going on here and where's Doge going? Well, the first thing is, look, Dogecoin price eyes double-digit surge after breaking out of a 2-week descending wedge. And who is this? They're talking about crypto analyst Chris Pax. Yeah, that's me again in the news, covering my simple diagram. Every once in a while, you just have to look at a very simple diagram and just say, look, when you zoom in, this is really what's looking like the picture of a typical breakout that we would see, the breakout of the descending wedge. And I talked about this the other day in a video where we typically would see a little bit of a pullback and then a move up, and that was targeting 40 cents. And so pretty close actually coming out of that wedge. The retest ended up being a little bit of a sideways move before the big move up. Not quite to 40 cents yet, but pretty darn close to that diagram. That's right. And as I said, this is the first phase of this bull run. We had a pre-bull in 2024. Now I think we're in the bull. This was the first phase. And as such, a rally above 40 cents could pave the way for the foremost meme coin, being Doge, to begin the next leg of its bull run. A run to its current all-time high of 74 cents could be in the cards for Dogecoin, and then a rally to the much anticipated $1 level. So we'll continue to talk about that narrative of Doge to $1 as we go forward in the bull market. A lot of people excited about that. We've had this big discussion about, well, maybe it gets to 95 cents, maybe just there, and doesn't quite get over because there's going to be a lot of selling. But selling strategies is one of the things we're going to talk about, particularly for the first 100 days of 2025. And again, my goals aren't your goals. You might have longer term goals and you don't care about this, but I have this big goal I've been talking about in my live streams. We're going to be buying a piece of real estate that we want to own outright, not have a mortgage. And that's going to happen here in 2025. So that's why I'm looking at this 100 days for me and my family and what our goal is with this bull market in crypto. In another post, Chris Pax provided further optimism that the Dogecoin price is poised for a bullish reversal. He stated that Dogecoin just finished a retest on an upward sloping resistance line. Support is already up 6% 2025, and a continuation higher is expected. And maybe we could get as much as $2. That's right. And this was referencing Trader Allen's chart here that not only $1, but we could see something even higher happen. Now, how is all that going to happen? Well, Dogecoin price prediction 2025, Doge to $1. A lot of people talking about that narrative for Doge to $1. And let me zoom down here and just look at how could that happen? How could we get there? So first, Dogecoin, the OG meme coin, right? We're in a new bull market. I still think that is emerging in 2025. We've had a pre-bull, that nice run after the election in November 2025 was just the first start. Typically, we have 2 more pumps, and I'll show you that on the charts as well. Mass adoption, visibility, that's all coming with Dogecoin. Why is Dogecoin not falling back down after its most recent pump? That's because there's an expectation for Doge to do better as we go forward in 2025. Speculation, community action, all of that. How will this move forward? A lot of it with Elon Musk and X and Tesla, and again, continuing adoption for Doge, growing as the people's currency, all of that. Look, 2024, the big trends, meme coins were number 1. Artificial intelligence in the second half of 2024, catching up. Real world assets. The Solana meme coins in its own thing, and Solana ecosystem. Gaming kind of lagging, and then layer 1. I think that layer 1 is making a big move though. SWI to a new all-time high. We've got DPIN, this is Peak, so we bought into Peak as well. So we're positioned with a broad portfolio of a number of different coins that we've been working with. And again, I'm right now looking at profit taking because I still think 2026 is going to be a bear market. So we have all of that we're kind of looking at with a portfolio of a lot of different cryptocurrencies. And personally, I'm going to be whittling them back to Bitcoin, Dogecoin, and maybe keeping SWI and Peak. Again, SWI's at an all-time high, now up to number 12 in total market cap. I told you it was going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency way back in April, and here we are, January 2025, and it's now number 12. That's right, SWI has moved all the way up here to number 12, past Chainlink, Toncoin, Sheeb, on its way to a top 10 coin. And I still think, well, we'll get to 11. We'll see what Tron does. That's going to be a big leap, but at least up to number 11. That's going to be pretty close. Not bad for moving forward. So Dogecoin skyrockets 16%. Daily analysts set $1 target. Again, there's more and more this whole narrative of Dogecoin. After Donald Trump won the U.S. election, started in November, Doge's price went on a wild run. Elon Musk's upcoming role under the new administration has a lot of people very excited about Doge and crypto, because the whole crypto narrative under a Trump presidency in the United States does talk about crypto adoption. That's right. Bitcoin strategic reserve and all of that. And then one other narrative we do talk about too, and Crypto Tutor talked about this, and this is the Doge Bitcoin trading pair. And one of the things we can look at is Doge versus Bitcoin goes on these crazy runs where Doge outperforms Bitcoin, and so far we've seen that since September of 2024 when I called Doge would outperform Bitcoin, and it has so far, but I still think this run, Doge versus Bitcoin, is going to have another spike up here. Right now it's about 0.0004, and I think it's probably going to come up to 0.008. This was when Elon bought Twitter. That was that big spike in Dogecoin when we were in the middle of the bear market and everything was still going down. Is there a trading strategy where you then flip your Doge into Bitcoin and then other cryptos that may be spiking too? You take your profits and then you put it into Bitcoin for a little while. So that's one thing I'm thinking about as well. Overall, let me do this. Let me go to the total market cap. Let me go to a weekly chart here so we can look out in history. And what I'm looking at are first 100 days. And these are these green boxes. We start here in 2017. And looking at this, it doesn't look like much with straight price 2017, 2021, and then looking forward into 2025. So what I do is I take a look at this and I click over and I say logarithm. Let's look at the percentage gains. And here we go. Looking at the percentage gains now. Well, here's the big cup and handle that we had. And we showed this on total market cap of all cryptos from the top of the end of the bull market in 2021, which is in November. We had this big cup, the big handle, and then we're breaking out of that right now. So that's the big picture we have going on right now. But let's look back at what happened in 2017. So this is the 2017 piece here, the first 100 days, and then a little bit extra. So this is how that, now who knows what's going to happen the later part of the year here. But right now I'm concentrating on this because we want to buy a house this summer. And there's the summer lull that we had in 2017. It actually wasn't very long, but that is a summer lull of what crypto did back then. And this 100 days right there ended up being, we can measure, this went up over 400%. It doesn't look like a lot on the chart, but that's 400%. So that's a 5x. That's right, that's a 5x from the beginning of the year after 2016 was already accelerating up in price. So that is what happened in 2017. So now let's take this and let's look at 2021. Again, we're looking at the 4-year cycles again. What happens in the 4-year cycle? So here at the end of 2020, we had a big run up going into the end of the year. So what we look at is where the price was at the beginning of January. There was a big spike up that happened. And we can say, look, for the first 100 days, we had in total market cap probably a gain of about 250%. So that's over a 3x, like 3.5x gain of total market cap. That's right. We went from about 700 billion up to 2.6 trillion is how that move happened there. And then what happened in the summer? Right after May 8th, Saturday Night Live, we had Tesla stopping Bitcoin payments. We had China cracking down on the mining again, and there was a big sell-off. Now, if I'm looking at taking profits, we don't know what's going to happen the second part of 2025 going forward. Yes, 2017 had a run up second half. 2021 had a run up in the second half. But I'm looking right now at the summer of what we want to do. So I want to take profits along this way here. And if this is 255%, let's just say a 4x in price, 4 times the price where things are right now. Again, we had lower market cap then, right? So let's say what I call the law of diminishing returns. Okay, so it's not going to be as large of a percentage here in 2025. Let's scale it back again just a little bit more. Because Bitcoin is now, $1.8 trillion, right? And the total market cap at $3 trillion. What could this look like? Let's just say for the first 100 days. And we could go from where we are now up, and let's just say it's 150, 160%. Right? So that is about a 3x. So we're going to go from 3 trillion up to almost $9 trillion in total market cap. To 9 trillion. That'd be a 3x. So if you think of in terms of 3x, that would be Bitcoin doing 3 times what it is now. So that'd be up to like $280,000 a Bitcoin. There are many who are predicting that. For Dogecoin, that would be 3x. That gets you to about $1.20 Dogecoin. Again, this isn't the full bull market. This is just the first 100 or so days is what we're talking here. That is reasonable. Doge to $1, have a tough time getting over $1, but then once it finally gets over, and I'll probably be taking some profits along the way. Again, that's me. That's just my goal because we don't know what's going to happen. Again, there could be pullbacks within that rise. We did have that in 2021 as well. We had big pullbacks. This is total market cap. This is all cryptos, all averaged together, not just Bitcoin or Dogecoin. So pullbacks happen. So on these spikes that happen up, you just take a little bit of a slice of profit because you don't know when that is going to end. We don't even know if this is even going to go up this much or not. So again, lowering some risk along the way, taking some profits. This is my strategy, and we're going to be following this along, the combination of my videos and live streams over the next 100 days of 2025. With that, I think that my family will have a nice nest egg. We can buy a very nice house, no mortgage, bank-free. I've gotten rid of all my other debt, no credit card debt, no loans, no car payments, no nothing. Living free and easy going forward, and then not worried if there's a huge dip over the summer. We certainly had that in 2024. 2024 was tough. The handle here on the cup and handle, that was tough. Right? All those months of just downward action, and we're saying, hey, where's the bull market? Well, it happened back here in 2021. That was a tough summer. This is my strategy. So let me know what you think below of this 100-day strategy. Again, this is mine. You guys do you. You might be just investing in crypto for a longer run, like multiple bull markets. Just buy it, forget it, sit on it for many, many years. That's how you really make the big money. But I'm at a different part in my life than you probably, and we're looking at taking profits on most of our cryptos. Again, I'm not going to sell all of my Dogecoin, not selling all my Bitcoin, and I'm going to keep probably SWI and Peak. I'll keep as much as I can depending on what this price action is and how high everything goes, depending on like price of houses and other things that we want to do. But that's my strategy. Just wanted to let you know, 100 days, we'll be following this along. Leave a comment, give the video a like if you haven't already. Please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support. We'll see you next time.